It sounds great, but we can do better, I think.
Well, I think we should try. So
let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the Ampworx pedals, and I'm Michael from TC, joined by
Paul Davids. Yeah. Hello, what's up?
Yeah, we're at the Gear Street event, and it's just so much fun here. And
It is.
yeah, so what we just heard is our new DC30 Ampworx pedal. It's a preamp, it's a cab sim. It's sort of like a small pedal platform you can plug stuff into. You can use it as DI.
So we're not using an amp right now, right? It's just this pedal we're hearing.
It is.
With a little bit of reverb.
Yes.
This one is turned off.
Yes.
Okay, I got that clear. So if we could cut back to the pedal, you see that everything is set at noon. Because you asked me, how do we dial in the tone, right? That's sort of the question you wanted to ask me, right?
Yeah, because now I've seen a couple of your videos.
Okay.
And I think you have so much tone in your hands. And no, that's sincere. I mean, really. and that's a really good starting point to dialing in something that you can be inspired by.
Yeah.
And it's not about adding a ton of delay and add a lot of modulation.
Mm-hmm.
It's about having a foundation of your tone. And to me, it couldn't be better to do that with you. So I'm really honored to be doing that.
Same. I love DC Xtronic. It's great stuff, and I'm excited to check out the new pedals. So we just put everything at noon, and I played a chord, and that's basically what you just heard, right? So the first thing I'm noticing when I play is that it sounds a bit too muddy for me.
Yeah.
Which means to me, for the low end of the guitar, it sounds a little bit rumbled, and I can't hear the distinction between the notes very well. So I'm gonna first try to fix that probably, or just try to just turn some knobs and see how they react. So the bass is always something I start with, and you immediately hear when I turn it up, it starts to...
It doesn't work.
So there's no definition left, so I'm gonna turn that down. Probably, usually my sound is with pretty little bass actually.
Okay.
Also, there's a little bit too much overdrive or distortion or whatever you want to call it going on to be a nice platform for everyone else. So if I turn the gain down, I should probably... Is this the normal channel or the... You explain to me.
This should be the normal channel, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Immediately when you turn down the gain, it clears up, the sound opens up. So now I feel like dialing back some of the bass because... See what I mean?
Yeah, get some of the body back.
Yeah, exactly. So I do like my cleans to be a little bit overdriven, as you hear. I once did an amp demonstration. I said, so this is my clean tone. And I got roasted for saying, oh, the amp doesn't do cleans at all. But this is my clean tone.
Yes.
I do love these cleaner sounds with just a little bit of edge on them. So if you dig in, it overdrives a little bit, but if you play, you get that nice clean.
Or if you do the bridge pickup, you can almost get like a... Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You can play any bar just doing that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come on, boy.
So right now I feel like that just dialing back up the bass a little bit. Yeah. So this is because we dialed back the overdrive. We got so much more clarity. Let's turn up the gain again. See, that's just by dialing up the gain we get more bass. So the gain is also an EQ pad, like an EQ knob, and a lot of people forget that if you push the level into overdrive, different frequencies tend to go higher.
Definitely, yeah.
Then there's treble and brilliance, like how much high end do you want in your sound? Yeah, I mean, high end is very good, but it can also be annoying. So there's a fine balance. And I think this is pretty much, let's just find a range. Yeah, so the treble sounds really good actually. It doesn't go piercy or too high for me, though it sounds, and I do love some treble. So
I gotta say, there's also a presence in the back.
So what's the presence? Tell me.
Yeah, so the presence is basically kind of, it's sort of like a feedback system from the amplifier or the cabinet really. So what it does is it puts back in some of the higher frequencies.
Oh.
And if you do that, you'll also get some some more clarity.
Yeah.
You have to be careful though when it's a Strat style guitar.
Yeah.
Too much presence and it gets piercy.
Yeah.
So right now it's actually in the middle. So if you can dial it in with the treble,
Yeah.
I think it'll work. But otherwise, in the back there is a small presence.
You mean? Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit fiddly to get into because we figure it's something that a lot of players will set and forget.
Yeah.
Whereas some of the bass or the treble is something you might adjust to the venue. Whereas the presence might be for the kind
guitar,
of
maybe.
Yeah.
So if you play a Les Paul, you might want to dial up the presence.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah. Okay, then the Brilliant. Is that for a different channel, the gain for the other channel? Am I correct in saying that?
You know what? I'm actually not sure, but I think we should try it out.
Let's try it. Yes.
Yeah. So that's a top boost.
A top boost. So this guitar pedal emulates the top boost channel of the British voiced amp.
It does, yeah.
And the top boost gives us more high-end presence.
And it adds a little bit more level as well.
Ah, cool. Yeah. Let's see if we can crank it a little bit. Pretty heavy.
Yeah, actually.
So this, if you play what I just played, chords, it feels a little bit too much, too much gain, I think, too much, too little separation of the notes. But if you play more rhythm stuff, is low power chords, maybe, it's really nice.
Could work, yeah. But for like a foundation tone, this would be something you would use an overdrive pedal for.
Yeah.
Plugging it into.
Yeah.
Or you would use the channel switcher on the pedal. So you had like two foundations. You had your clean or crunchy, which yours is your clean. Mm-hmm. And then you have the more crunchy one when you hit in the top boost.
Yeah. And then can you explain to me the last knob over here? What do we have?
The cut. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of like a high cut. So it also works in a similar fashion as the treble. Mm-hmm. So, but if you turn it up, you lose more.
Lose more high end.
Yeah.
Sort of a low pass filter.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, yeah. It's a low pass filter. Say that.
So I just turned up the cut and the high end disappeared a little bit.
Yeah, it is. So again, you can tame this pedal in different ways.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like a presence knob when you do that. The other way around.
Yeah. I love this sound. This is great. So there's the overdrive. You've got a little bit of compression going on. You've got that nice little crunch and grit, so your guitar sounds super spiky and not piercy, I should say. So it's very high end. There's a lot of high end going on in the sound, but not overwhelming.
Yeah, that's kind of like the balance you want to hit, because you want the articulation. You want to separate the notes. You want to hear it.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Especially with the Strat, it can get too much, right?
Yeah.
And it tends to be worse the more gain you add.
Yeah, definitely.
For a tone like this, you can get away with a lot of treble.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I think that tone would cut well through a mix.
Yeah, definitely. That's the Nashville sound.
It is. You play all the honky tonks all night long.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it, I guess. This is my sound. I love it. I would take it home if I could.
Yeah. And just to mention, we are only running the Ampworx DC30 into a reverb. That's it. So we're not using the impulse. There's an impulse on the table. That's to highlight that you can run the Ampworx pedal without the cap simulation, and then use an external IR loader to load in your own IR files.
Yeah. But I'm pretty. So it's been a long day. You notice it. I'm pretty happy with this IR in this pedal. Actually, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah. But Paul, should we try out the 45?
Ooh, there's one more.
We have one more, which is also.
Look at this guy.
I think this could go well in that crunchy area too.
All right. Wait a second, this new one doesn't sound very well.
Nah.
What's wrong?
Well, we took the signal from the out instead of the DI, so there's no cap on.
So, hey, wait, is this...
So that's why we brought in the impulse.
Turn it on? Oh, yes.
Now we're in safe haven again.
So this is a sort of a more high gain model?
No, it's more the plexi area
okay,
thing. Yeah. But of course, you can dime them, as they say, and it'll be...
Yeah. Okay, so what I love when I dial in the sound is play sort of big chords, but not too cluttered. So if you play an open E chord, it's big but not cluttered because the strings are pretty like spaced out. And if there's still some definition left, I'm usually fine with it. Or you can play some muted notes. Like, if there's still a lot of definition in those notes, I'm always happy. So a little bit more high end, I think. And oh, this is the gate for...
So, yeah, so, and this is interesting. It's because when you jump on the plexis back in the day, you could run two channels, the high and the low.
Oh, yeah.
So you have the normal channel and the high channel. So this is kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So you could sort of like use it also as an equalizer thing. The more of the high, you get more gain from the more trebly channel, and the more you hit the normal.
Yeah, so this... Sounds good, yeah.
But it's definitely a completely different animal, this one.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, that's what
Sweet.
It's like the classic rock.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try just one or two IRs just to see how you can use an IR loader as presets.
Yeah, what do we do?
Just press this one and you go to the next one. So this one is more, the 412 was different.
Yeah.
A bit more mid-rangey and
yeah.
It fits it really well.
It sounded weird, but it's pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
A bit slow, it's very... Yeah, I think I like the V30.
Definitely fits. Yeah.
Yeah, the aesthetic best. I think that era kind of amp. This is the thing you want to go for. All right, thank you so much. Gotta run, guys.
Yeah, this was really cool.
Yeah.
Having you. So I appreciate it so much. And yeah, we are signing off here from Gear Street, and see you guys in the next one.
Yes. See you guys. Cheers.
Good.
All right.